Services Committee and the Veterans Affairs Committee, and has submitted testimony to address a concern he has over the need for a veteran cemetery in his congressional district. And we appreciate the opportunity to hear from you. And like all the other members, your full testimony will be entered into the record without objection, and you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you very much. Chairwoman Wasserman Schultz, Ranking Member Carter, and members of the House Appropriations Subcommittee on Military Construction, Veterans Affairs, and related agencies, thank you for allowing me this opportunity to provide input on the fiscal year 2020 appropriations process on behalf of the residents of California's 39th Congressional District. As a Navy veteran with the honor of representing over 25,000 veterans, the programs under your jurisdiction are important to me, our veterans and their families. I would like to take this opportunity to highlight just a few examples of the top priorities for my district. First, I urge you to provide increased funding for the Veteran State Cemetery Grant Program in order to support a veteran cemetery in Orange County, California. Orange County has a disproportionately high population of veterans. However, there is no cemetery in the county. The area traffic makes the travel time to the closest national cemetery over 2 hours. Local entities have been pursuing a state veteran cemetery. In order to make this happen, federal funding would need to be made available in order to get the project over the finish line. This is why I urge you to increase the VA State Cemetery Grant Program funding to ensure this long overdue project does not suffer any further delays. I urge the committee to continue support the Vet Success on Campus program, VSOC. I've heard from many constituents who have benefited from the VSOC program at Mount Centennial College in Walnut, California, as they transition from military service to academic life. VSOC counselors understand the unique challenges that face veteran students and are able to quickly resolve problems that our veteran students face. Increased funding will allow this valuable program to reach more veteran students by extending to additional campuses. Finally, I want to thank the Chairwoman Wasserman Schultz, for your steadfast commitment to opposing military construction funding being diverted to build a wall on the southern border. The consequences of this strategy are particularly stark in my region. The 146th Airlift Wing at the Air National Guard Station at Channel Island in Southern California is often called upon to help fight wildfires. To enhance their training and readiness to carry out critical search and rescue and wildlife suppression missions, the 146th is soon expecting an $8 million for a flight simulator program. But timely funding of this program is now in doubt. Diverting funds to address real emergencies like wildfires and search and rescue missions in order to pay for a border wall would be a gross injustice. The Los Alamitos Army Airfield near my district desperately needs sustainment and maintenance dollars. The airfield has the longest runway in Orange County and a full-time base population of over 800. As the command headquarters for California's Office of Emergency Services, it is a logistical hub for disaster response for Southern California. But the facility has major unmet maintenance needs, including pavement, degradation of the runway and taxiways, and airfield lighting outages. It would be unconscious if we can't get emergency supplies where they're needed to go because of unavailable funds for basic maintenance and upkeep. Nationwide, there is a demonstrated need for increased resources for military construction projects, not cuts, and unauthorized wall funding should not exacerbate these problems. Thank you for your time and consideration. I know you have a tough job ahead of you, but I hope you will keep these stories in mind as you craft your fiscal year 2020 Appropriations Act for military construction, Veterans Affairs, and related agencies. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Congressman Cisneros. A dear friend of all of ours that are veteran appropriators is former Congressman Sam Farr, who sat on this committee for many years and was a champion of this very same cemetery that you have raised in your testimony. My only question is are there state matching dollars that have been appropriated by California?
So yes, so the state has already approved like over $1 million to kind of do some environmental, the environmental justifications, everything that needs to be done. And so I've talked to both the veterans of California there at the state level to see, they want to help the veterans there in Orange County. They want to participate. They want to make it happen. So
good, because it's already a slow process, and having state matching dollars is helpful.
Right.
Helpful to know. Thank you, Judge Carter.